Hey, what's up guys? This is PokerXpress, and we are back with another episode of Poker Hands. Before getting into it, I would like to ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos. Let's jump straight into the action.
Usually at the final table we see a big stack and a small stack. Make the heads up battle. Short stacks with nothing to lose. The big stacks, normally one of them just has the chips disintegrated and the other one goes from strength to strength. Action on Dimitrij again. We know who's folding. Action on Boris. Must be up to about 11 million. So just over 11 mil. It's nearly 20 big blinds. Nice button raise, 6-4 suited. Love it. Pavel is not one really to call. He's folded a lot better than this before. So a lot looser players opening. Just a big blind to get through, and he's getting it through. That body language does not look good for Lev. He's thinking, why can't I catch a break, catch a hand? It's one of the short stacks. It's very frustrating when you know you're a short stack. You're going to get picked on a lot. That's how it should be. Interestingly enough, he's made the call. Is he planning a stop and go? Is he hoping to hit? We'll find out in a moment. Well, there's just going to be action. That's just how it is. Two pair versus a flop straight. He won't imagine that his opponent has hit anything big. All in and a call. 6 million against 4 million. Levy is at risk. He's got to dodge a 6 or a 4. Button opens with 6-4 suited. Flops 2 pair. The big blind defended with 5-8 and flops a straight. 4 outs. 17% chance to brick. 8.8% now. Only a 6 or a 4. It's not to be. It's a double up for Lev. Well, we've been waiting for a bit of a cold deck scenario, and that was it.
Break from English lesson. Peter folding ace-9 under the gun. It's just happy to chill.
Yeah, we can talk more about that later.
Alex 7-8 off in the small. He's limped in here, is he? It's Aaron in the big. Aaron with 9-6 says, go ahead, give him a flop. And what a flop it is. 10-8-7, Alex bottom 2, Aaron the flop straight. 3 diamonds, the only thing that may slow this one down. $4 million the bet. Now, how is Aaron going to proceed? His image definitely is steamy. Not what Alex wanted to see, a raise. He won't be going anywhere just yet. I imagine he'll call. And they probably commit on a lot of brick turns. He feels like Aaron's raising some lone diamond hands. Now might be the time to pounce. Does indeed make that cool. And it's just never a great spot bottom two on a coordinated monotone board. Has to tread carefully. I fear the worst from now on that turn card, because against Aaron, this will be going in. And Aaron, prone to overbet, may just jam us. Does move all in. Alex calls it off with bottom two. It's the bad news. It's the flop straight. You see the facial expression. There we go. Aaron with a chance to undo all the damage and get back to a monstrous stack. Alex on the flip side. 4 outs to get to 120 million. Safe as they come. Aaron back over the 200 chip mark. Alex, well, doubled up through Ludo, but didn't last much longer. And the man who came second, Millions UK.
For me to be able to part with $800 for a sweatshirt, you'd first have to convert that USD into poker chips, and then I might be able to do it.
It'd feel a little different.
Those just
or maybe
fly
put it
right
in
into
your
the pot.
online poker account.
Oh yeah, then we're buying the
then
sweatshirt.
you're clicking
That's
on it.
not real money.
Look here, Marcus Grava. To the Ruslan Open. Marcus is picking on your boy. The 3-bet, the 9-6 off on the button.
No respect.
Small 3-bet to 120K.
We've yet to see Marcus get punished by these 3-bets. His opponents haven't been flopping very well. And once again.
And Marcus flops very well. Flopping the straight. Hard to put the guy on 9-6 in this spot. And fortunately for Ruslan, he doesn't flop much.
Getting 4-1. He looks like he might be thinking about pair mining on this turn.
At least peel here. Oh, and does turn an ace.
So unlucky.
He thinks that's good news. That is an absolutely terrible card
That is what locked up your 0%.
for Ruslan Mysienko.
Good job, Jeff. You did nail it.
Another small bet from Marcus.
With this small bet, Ruslan might be thinking, is he just trying to get to showdown cheaply? Is he trying to buy a check from me on the river?
Ruslan calls. River the 5 of clubs. 790K in this pot.
Can't wait to see Marcus's face as he turns this one over.
He was sheepish before. Ruslan leads for 255K.
Looks like he may not have to turn this one over, though.
Yep.
He either raises or jams here, and it's a jam.
It is a jam.
And then Ruslan thinks it through.
Just puts his whole stack of time extensions out there. That's one way to do it.
When Ruslan thinks it through, I think he can find a fold here. He's protected by having all these. He could have every set on this flop. He could have the Jack-9 suited that he would raise and call a very small 3-bet with. It's not easy for Marcus to bluff here.
And he does make the call with the aces. He'll see the straight. That'll do it for Ruslan Macienko.
Pot for Marcus.
Next year,
Yeah.
everybody.
I think we can expect, a bigger guarantee. I think there's going to be more day ones and day twos in places like Playground. Hopefully they can get some partners in Vegas or maybe in Florida.
I think the guarantee will be bigger next year. There might be a bigger first prize, or maybe two first and second $1 million. It's going to grow.
100% it will grow.
Yeah.
Once you put on an event like this and the work that's gone in and the results have come.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think about this small blind raise of 8-7?
Oh, wow.
Certainly, wow, look at that, a straight versus 2 pair. This is a bit of a cooler, I think it's going in.
Especially on a board this coordinated. Daniel with top and bottom, though, you're looking at this board and you're not terribly happy.
Well, what you don't want to do is give any free cards. I mean, neither of them want to give free cards.
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
Because the straight thinks, well, almost anything could make a bigger straight, and the 2 pairs thinks almost anything could make a straight.
Yeah.
So, I think they'll both play this fast.
Yeah, and there's a flush draw out there as well.
Yeah, I mean, a lot will, like you say, come down to what the turn is if we get there without the pot being massive.
I mean, if you're already behind with the Jackson 9s, it's just bad luck, isn't it? Oh wow, he's just flat call. He's looking for a safe card. He's looking for a red deuce on the turn or whatever, and then he's going to put it in.
And the money's in.
Okay, well that ain't a safe card. But I would still think I was in front with the straight here.
Yeah.
But it's kind of killed the Jack-9 hand. It's maybe saved Daniel here, because now his hand's Jacks and 10s with no kicker.
Yeah, it's kind of like a bluff catcher now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this. Now, do you lead out again, or do you check raise if you're open?
I think a check could be good, because Daniel is obviously going to bet whenever he's got a 10. He might bet when he's just got a jack.
There's a lot of draws that haven't got there as well. Yeah. Yeah.
I think we can still be confident we're ahead.
He's going to check behind Daniel, isn't he?
Yeah.
Because it's a horrible turn for him.
I'll have to trick it as well.
It's like it's the worst turn for him. Well, apart from maybe the Queen of Clubs, 8 of Clubs or something like that, would have been the worst turn perhaps.
Yeah. So this pot.
Well, another 10. Well, okay. Well, open nose is good.
Yeah.
He knows all the time that his straight is good here. He's just thinking about getting value from it.
So 20k, do you go bigger, or do you just go 5 or like 10 just to get a call?
I'll go like 15, 16. Like it could be a bluff. It's still, it's going to give the guy a problem, because for all he knows, Alpen's got nothing. So what's he gone? He's gone quite small, isn't he?
25. I think.
Oh, 25. Is that 25? Okay, he's gone. Okay, he's gone bigger. But I like that. I prefer bigger than smaller.
Someone just asking about the updates for the main poker news.
Yeah, that's the best place.
Well, Daniel's got a problem here, you know, because you know, look at the action. Open raised before the flop. He led out once and then he checked the turn. You know, this is consistent with a lot of things, which, you know, a lot of no with ace queen, ace king, for example. You know. And
but ace king, ace, those hands may feel that they're good anyway. Like,
well,
they may feel that they have to.
Wow.
Is he turning his hand
into a bluff?
Well,
this is incredible.
He knew. Yeah, he knew he had to do this to win the pot. Well, I mean, I don't think he's putting on open on as strong as he is. He's putting open on like an overpair or something now.
Or maybe like a jack queen that he's trying to get into fold.
He's putting him on a better two-pair hand, isn't he? He's not trying to get him off a straight, I don't think. And if open works this out, he'll find the call.
I mean,
Thing is, Daniel can.
Oh, it's a big raise, actually.
I mean, he can have it. He would play it and made
Yeah,
hand this way
yeah.
too, but it was a very quick all-in.
Yeah, we can take some hands away from Daniel. So because of what happened pre, there was just a raise from the So jacks are unlikely, tens are unlikely, even nines considered dynamic. Does he have jack 10, 9 10, or even no pocket threes? I think just folds the flop. So Daniel is saying
Queen
that he has,
could have.
Yeah, maybe.
Jack 10, 10 9.
I think he finds the call here. He's just beating too much, and you know, the three's a nice river for him. You know, he didn't want to see another straightening card, and he didn't see one.
This is
so that
pressure.
really closes down the range of hands that are beating him.
I think that if Daniel had bet the turn, then I think it becomes a lot more an easier call. I think considering how this plays, this looks really, really strong.
Yeah, I understand. And I didn't realise quite how big the re-raise was. It was certainly enough to get him to put down. Yeah.
Because if Orpen thinks that Daniel would call the flop with those two pair hands, then he's going to check the turn to allow Orpen to hit a straight or a flush.
But I think that I think with top two,
he's found the call.
With top two, Daniel just would have raised the flop anyway. Yeah, he's found the call. I mean, I thought he would, but you're right, it wasn't easy, but he thought it through.
Like you say, I don't think Daniel expected to see 7-8.
No, he wasn't trying to make a straight pass.
Okay.
It was, I don't think.